So today I'm going to be talking about some of the new music of this past like 6 months or like the past half a year or so, and what I've enjoyed and what I love and what songs I like. So a lot of these I put in my new music playlist on Spotify because I just kind of like when I hear it and it's brand new to me that I put it there, and then it goes in my summer playlist and what happens. But anyway, let's get into it. So this past summer in June, All Time Low, aka the people on my shirt, they released their album Last Young Renegade, and I haven't listened to the full thing, but I like most of it. And so my favorite song is probably the title track, either the title track, which is Last Young Renegade, or Life at the Party. I don't know, just Life at the Party kind of speaks to me even though I don't go out and party, and it's just like, it's the best. Another thing that came out recently was the Punk Goes Pop Volume 7, and basically it's where all of these, punk alternative artists do covers of popular songs today, and I have one or two favorites on this album. One of them is Andy Black and Juliet Sims. They're a husband and wife duo, I guess you could say, but they both do music separately, and they did a cover of, I think, Adele's When We Were Young, and it's pretty and beautiful, and I love it. Another cover off of this album that I absolutely love, and it's just because of my little too, just because like I know the song. My little loves this artist, like loves the original artist. So my little loves Shawn Mendes, and State Champs. They did a version of Stitches, and it's so beautiful, and I want to cry. That's basically like the two covers that I love off of this album. I've listened to one or two more songs, but I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, and I'm in love with it. It's so good. Coin, they are like more of an alternative band that you listen to more on like Radio 104.5. They released their album, I don't know what it's called, How Will You Know If You Never Try, and I have a few favorites off of this album as well, but besides the two like more famous ones, which are Talk Too Much and I Don't Want to Dance, I like their song Hannah. It's so beautiful and I love it. Associate that song with 30 Reasons Why, just because this album sort of came out around the time that the TV show started, and just the name of the song and everything just reminds me of 13 Reasons Why. Another song that came out or is out is Love is Mystical by Cold War Kids, and this song just reminds me of my novel so much because it is about soulmates and reincarnation, and you know, it's like love is mystical in a way. You don't know how it's going to happen, and I know most of the words to the song because it always is on the radio and it's always on my playlist, so. A new release that just came out is Echo Smith's Goodbye, and I love that song. Even though I listened to it once, I just kind of related to it in many ways, and you know, it just makes me happy on the inside, so. So the next two are from Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy released two songs recently. One was Young and Menace, and then the other one recently was Champion. And both of them are off of their new album that's coming out called Mania. And I don't know how to feel about Mania, but I definitely grew on Young and Menace because when I first heard it, I didn't really like it as much as I thought I would. And then when I listened to Young and Menace, I was like, this is a good bop. I like this. The next song is called Champion, which is basically where you can be anything and do anything you want, and I speak to that. Okay, another artist that released a new album this year was Imagine Dragons. I haven't listened to the new Imagine Dragons album. I've only listened to two songs off of the album, and I absolutely love the two songs that I've listened to. But my favorite song that I've actually listened to, that I've listened to so many times, that reminds me of a certain character that I love so much, and that is Thunder, and just reminds me of Loki and Thor, and it's just, you know, it's like, I don't know, it just makes me feel so happy when I hear it on the radio and when I hear it on my Spotify, because I'm just like, this is the song of my son. Just a young gun with the quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Lit the box, lit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder. Yeah, that just reminds me of Loki. I'm not sorry. So then another artist that came out with something more recent, and that is Lorde, and she released her whole album called Melodrama, and I haven't, again, listened to this the whole way through, but it is on my new music playlist. So I have three favorites off of this album, but I'm only going to play you one. My three favorites are Green Light, Liability, and Perfect Places, and I'm going to play Perfect Places for you now because Perfect Places is so beautiful, and I love it. Next artist is Mr. Wise. I actually saw them when I saw Panic at the Disco last year, or this past year, and I fell in love with her voice. Her voice is beautiful, and so their new album came out recently. I don't know if it was this summer. I think it was end of June, early July. And so I had to save it to my playlist, and so my first favorite song is probably Machine, because it's basically standing up to people and saying, I don't want to be what you want me to be, and I I just enjoyed this song, so. Okay, we're getting to the point where Olivia's gonna talk about Paramore now, because it's bound to happen in this video. So, Paramore released a new album in May. It was the week after I came back from school, and I freaked out because I love this band so much. This band is my life. So, they released their new album called After Laughter, and so most of you know that I've talked about this album a few times on this channel. I did a review. I talked about in my Q&A what my favorite song is. So I'm just going to go ahead and play my favorite song because I know all the words. New songs by Paris. One of my favorites is What's Wrong, and I love it. Basically, it's about, you know, like, you don't need to tell me I'm cynical, because I know I am, and it's like a rhetorical question in a way, and I love it. And it's off of All We Know of Heaven and All We Know of Hell, their new album coming out later this year, I think. So the next song or artist that I have is pronounced, I think, Saint, but it's spelled S-A-I-N-T-E, and it's the spin-off band of We Are the In Crowd, featuring Taylor Hardini, I think that's how you say her name, and she's the lead singer. And when We Are the In Crowd broke up, she went on her own for her own, like, solo project, I guess you could say, and she just released her album, EP sort of thing, and I'm obsessed with two of those songs. One of them is Technicolor, and the other one is With or Without Me, but I'm going to play With or Without Me because that song is my precious. Another song that just came out, and it was announced that it's going to be the official Olympic theme for the Olympics this year, and that is Legend by Sleeping with Sirens, and it's like the first song we get off of their new album. I forget what it's called. Probably put it here or put the name of it down here somewhere, but I listened to this song once, or maybe once and a half, and I love it. This song is so powerful, just like Champion is by Fall Out Boy, and it's like you can do anything. You can be a legend, you can grow up and be something that you want to be. So, yeah, I have one more song, and that's a song by Weezer, and it's called Feels Like Summer, and it's just like a summery type song. Makes me happy, and I enjoy it very much, and I hear it on the radio all the time, and it just makes me just want to open the windows and just scream because it's summertime. Yeah, that's the last of the songs I'm going to play for you because I'm really hot and sweaty and tired, and I'm exhausted. So, my name's Olivia, you're on Bookish Perkins Science Channel, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye!